and they can be from like
Yeah.
inexperience. It doesn't matter. 10 people, maybe Brandon, if you can give us how to approach it, if you are able to, how do you approach people that have no experience in this industry and how do you bring them onto your team?
I actually thank y'all. I think having no experience and having a chance to teach people from scratch is a good thing.
Yeah.
I know people think having a license is a good thing. I like both strategies, but a person with no license, but that will follow the system. And like I've been, really trying to preach to Jonathan and Skylar and all the folks that are coming on board is I got the fry recipe at McDonald's. Don't put Old Bay on my fries. Okay. You do that, I'm gonna fire you, right? Right. I'm gonna fire you because I have the secret sauce, right? I got the cane sauce.
Mm,
So
Ah,
if you follow my system, you will be successful. And Raza, for the new people here, if the system that you and Imrana have created, can a person make six figures in a year if they lock in and they really do their thing, like they really focus?
yeah.
Can
100%.
So
they?
I did it in 5 months. Carmen did it in 6 months.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
proven. It came in.
yeah,
Luis did it in about 10
yeah,
months. So it's
yeah,
possible because we have
yeah.
a track record of agents doing it.
Yep. And so I consider really, what happened this Monday and Tuesday to be day one for me, really, because I cleared out a lot of distractions, right? So if you're going to recruit people, guys, you got to clear out the distractions. All the excuses and pontificating and hypothesizing, it doesn't work. You got to get to work, man. You've got to have butts in the seats. You get paid to do two things in this business. You get business partners and get clients. And
Yep.
whatever you're doing throughout the day that doesn't do that, you need to do something different. So I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna be a little different, Brandon. I'm gonna still be a cool guy, but I'm not playing any games. I'm here to dominate and take over
I like it.
because I know I can, right? I'm tired of playing small. So when you're recruiting somebody who is unlicensed, let them know that they in 90 days could be licensed. They could be successful in 90 days. And I'm gonna tell you, the first threshold is beating the job. So when I'm recruiting people, the first thing I ask them is, have you ever made six figures before? And if they've never made six figures before, then I have a blueprint of doing it. They just have to lock in. So that's how I talk to unlicensed people. Licensed people, it's a little more difficult, right? Because they're coming from something and they've had an experience somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is I had to first learn where they're coming from and what they're really looking to do, right? What are they really trying to accomplish with their license? Because a license without knowing how, it's like a gun. Anybody can get a concealed handgun license these days, but can you shoot straight? Can you qualify, right? Can
Yeah.
you shoot at a level that will qualify you for perfection, right? Or at least accuracy.
Yeah.
So that's what I talk to new people. I mean, people that have licenses. I say, hey, man, how's it going? Because see, one thing I'm willing to do, y'all, which most people aren't willing to do, I'm willing to show my 1099s. If y'all ever want to sit down and really talk money and talk assets, see, I'll show mine, but you got to show me yours. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if mine beats yours and you do it my way's better.
Yeah.
And so the only two people that have more assets on the line is Raza and Imrana Begg. So they got more assets than me. So I'm going to take their advice. So
It
there
makes
you
sense
go.
of you. So
Hey.
everybody, Brandon's always very like he doesn't talk about himself, so it's my job to talk about him because I know how to lift people up. That's my job. This guy is no small cookie.
I'm just a dude. I'm
He
just
just
a dude.
let me tell you, this dude is insurance. Like he's the knight of insurance. Okay, he's the royal insurance. What his great.
Great.
Yeah, I would say three greats,
Okay,
more so three great. And I'll clarify that. It's really great cousin. And I'm going to tell you why it's a cousin.
yeah,
Both of Alonzo Herndon and my great great grandfather, which is King Herndon, they came from that same plantation. So I always speak of that. And it's unfortunate what they came from. They both were slaves, right?
yeah.
They were slaves and they rose to legacy. But Alonzo Herndon in 1905 had a team of 240 well-dressed, well-intentioned agents, and they were all sharecroppers, right? They were all just coming off being sharecroppers. I
Yeah.
am just in awe of what he was able to do. He
Ooh,
was a slave. What is our excuse? What do we have to be concerned about? We know where all our meals are coming from. We know nobody's going to beat us. Our father, the slave owner, is not going to do things to in front of our mother and make us feel like we're less than a human being. And yet we can't do anything now. Come on, people. I don't subscribe to that. And anybody that's around me that does that, get away from me right now. I'm
Yeah.
not playing that game. So, anyways, God bless y'all. If I can do anything to help y'all,
But tell
especially on
tell
the
them what he
Medicare
did.
stuff.
What he
I'm
did.
gonna say, I'm
What
gonna
he
say,
did.
Oh, he just had $1 million cash in 1927 and ran one of the largest insurance companies in the region. It was the first black millionaire in Atlanta. Owned many different amounts of land, many acres of land. He funded the whole AUC. Clark, Atlanta, Spelman, Howard, Hampton. The AUC, Morehouse. They would not be there if it wasn't for him because his land is what made it available. He sold the land to those universities. That's what he did. That's crazy. That part.
I
So,
mean,
anyways, man, I ain't done nothing yet. I got it. So I can get to that level where I feel like Alonzo Herndon would recognize me as being accomplished. I'm on a pursuit to greatness. It took me a fortuitous route to get here, but I'm gonna make him proud. I'm gonna see if I can. Now, look, I think at the height of his agency, he had 360 agents in 1905. I'm gonna 3 to 4x that in the next 12 months.
Whoa.
Watch me work.
boom. You see that? That's conviction. This was a person who was a slave, everyone, and he became the person that opened the second Black-owned insurance company
Yeah.
ever, history. Okay, we have that. This is who our team has. We have no reason to fail.